So we were really looking forward to our two characters finally converging, and they do in the most remarkable way in the series.
Well, we love Sean Wallace. So
Some people do, I don't
some
know.
people, the number one of the show is actually London, not
Yeah,
Elliot.
maybe.
Hey, c'est le petit jeu de lui. Introduisez le personnage de votre camarade de jeu.
Hello everyone, my name is Shopper Dirisu, and I'm here to introduce to you Narges Rashidi, who plays Lale in Gangs of London. Not only is Lale the most badass character in the series, she also goes on an incredible journey in season 3, which brings out a version of her that she didn't know she had herself. So I am really looking forward to you all experiencing Narges' incredible work as she balances lots of different aspects of womanhood and freedom fighterness, strength, passion. It's going to be an amazing journey.
Hello, my name is Nargis Rashidi, and I'm very, very honored to be introducing to you Chope Dirisu, who plays Elliot Carter, Elliot Finch, slash, a police officer turned into a gangster,
Well, yeah.
or not, we don't know, uh, who can kill a lot of people with a dart.
Yeah,
One of my favorite scenes, actually, in the entire show.
thank you.
He is the best action hero character I've seen on
Many
screen.
people who would disagree with you, but I always enjoy the help.
And he's a brilliant actor
Thank you.
and a brilliant human and a colleague to have. He always has our backs. He's the perfect number one on set. He always makes sure we all are taken care of. This is really like, and even if we're not in the room, you know, he's got our backs. And we all love him.
Comment voyez-vous la relation qui unit vos personnages Elliot et Lail?
You know what? It's funny you should ask this because in the first 2 seasons of the series, we didn't get to interact as much as we'd like because
Not at all, right?
no. Oh, I mean, there were like scenes that we were both in, but we
Yeah.
never spoke to each other.
Yeah.
So we were really looking forward to our two characters finally converging, and they do in the most remarkable way in the series. And it was a joy to spend time on set with you,
Yes.
like working opposite each other. And I really hope the audiences enjoy what they get to experience.
Quel est l'état d'esprit de vos personnages au début de la saison 3 de Gangs of London?
My character is very, very troubled. She has a lot of pressure, and we don't quite know why. But we will find out, you know, why that is. And she's definitely going to go on a big personal journey, an emotional journey that I don't think, even knew she had in her. So I think that's really interesting to watch.
As we start the beginning of season 3, Gangs of London, we find Elliot in, we didn't know it was possible, but a darker place than he was at the end of season 2. He's lost so much, and I think he himself is not sure where he is in the spectrum of morality. And it's interesting to watch him figure that out over the course of the series.
Est-ce que c'est possible de se débarrasser de Sean Wallace?
Well, we love Sean Wallace. So
Some people do. I don't
some
know.
people do. No,
There is an excellent resilience that that character has. What he's driven by keeps him fueled and like keeps him bouncing back from lots of setbacks. The setbacks are normally Elliot, you know, but yeah, and I think that the passion that he's fueled by is hard to extinguish. When you're dealing with family matters and the people that you care about the most, you will run through brick walls and go through hell and high water to keep the people that you love safe. And I think that's consistent through a lot of the different characters in the series. But there is a tenacity that Sean Wallace has that makes him stand out. And I know that a lot of our audiences across the world really resonate with the work that Joe's done. And I'm really proud of him and his work as well.
La saison s'ouvre sur une scène de fête foraine où Elliot apparaît particulièrement secoué. Que pouvez-vous nous révéler à propos de cette séquence?
Fun fairs are normally joyful places, you know?
not in Gangs of London, though.
I think in gangs everything gets flipped and everything gets slightly distorted, and we provide a different atmosphere, let's say. When the action choreographer and fight designer Adam Horton showed me the pre-visualization for that scene, I remember having the most like so impressed but also like oh my god feeling when I saw that moment, and immediately I was so excited to be able to perform it so that I could share that cringy, can't stop looking at it feeling with our audiences. And I hope that everybody gets to experience that when they see that sequence.
Peut-on dire que Londres est un personnage de la série?
I think London is a big part of the show. You know, we see London through the characters because it's very versatile. We a London that we haven't seen before because we see a very dark London, a gory London at times, not so pretty and pretty parts of London. And what I love about it is that we see all these different cultures and like we see the reality of London today because London is full of different people, different cultures, different foods. And I think that's really well resembled in the show. So it's, I think the number one of the show is actually London, not Elliot.
Maybe. I think London gets paid enough. But I think one of my favorite things about performing in the series and watching it back was how it made me change my perspective of the city, you know? I'll never forget in the first episode of the first series, there was behind a shop front that seemed to be like papered off. You thought it was closed, but there was so much activity happening there. And then I'd walk through the city, seeing all these boarded up shops and posters everywhere. I was like, hang on, what's actually happening behind these doors? You know, there are, same with every city, I'm sure, there are layers of experience. And if you don't know what you're looking for, then you're not going to find it. But yeah, London is definitely a major character in our series.